cartridges and pistol was seized from them. But that's not important. The important thing is that the members of Arambai Tengol, who have been actually defended by lawmakers, have been arrested. So the question is, has a crackdown on Arambai Tengol started? Has the reality dawned upon the political administration? I'm not talking about police. Political administration, that the militia that has got created in the process of the violence is creating trouble for the state. Now, arrests, counter arrests that have taken place. But I'll straight away come to the issue here that whether the crackdown has happened or not. I'll be joined by Dr. Thangal Alhauke, Group Captain Nandakumar Sharma is with me, General Ashwini Srivach is with me. I'll straight away go to Mr. Sharma. Has the crackdown happened? Is this a reflection of crackdown?
I have always told that any illegal armed personnel holding illegal arms must be dealt with existing law and order. So if police has found out or along with the proof and they have confiscated weapons and say rounds of bullets, then it's with credible information they would have arrested. And any such activities either towards the Meitei community or towards the Kuki community or any other community is welcome. It's a sign of enforcing of law. When we see there is no enforcement of law by the law enforcing agencies, that the problem happens and the crisis happens. So I think it's a good beginning without naming any this thing, say name of the organization. Any organization which are having illegal arms, it's welcome. However, I don't know whether it's Arambai Tengol or not, because police is not the final authority to claim that it belongs to AT or somebody else. They would have caught two personnel who are having illegal arms. So this proving that they belong to Arambai Tengol is a duty of the court and the lawyers, and in the process law it will come
by
to
the
know.
PTI. We have picked up a PTI copy, then this was published. So the question is that a crackdown? Because before that a couple of people from the tribal areas were also picked up. They were miscreants, militants. They were picked up.
Any miscreants. Any miscreants with arrested with illegal arms, it's always welcome, and I always support such move by the government.
It sends the right signal. Biren Singh has always been blamed that he's got a soft corner for Arambai Tengol. But if he does that, it sends the right signal of his neutrality that he is taking action. Isn't that, Mr. Sharma?
Yeah, I do agree that any miscreants, irrespective of the caste, community, and this thing, religion line, any miscreants or any illegal arms holder being arrested, it is always welcome, and it is a sign of law enforcing, and it must be shown frequently without considering which community or which religion or which caste or it depends. It's a good step.
I think, Karthike, I would not call it a crackdown. What I would say is that, yes, after a very long time, we have seen people from Arambai Tengol being apprehended with a lot of ammunition and illegal gun and all. So that's a welcome step. But I would still not call it a crackdown. For me to accept this as a crackdown, I would like to see more and more arrests taking place and taking place on a regular basis, and irrespective of that you have to counterbalance, like you have arrested 3 cookies, so you arrest 2 Arambai Tengol and that kind of a thing. I think the crackdown, when it is a uniform crackdown, will be a completely different statistics to play on.
MLA, several resolutions were adopted in the meeting to expedite the restoration of peace in the state. Chief Minister Biren Singh also added that peace talks have begun between the Maitis and Kukis to restore peace in the state. Another meeting took place in Manipur on Friday to discuss the peace resolution process in the state. Congress, on the other hand, had shared a video on social media and stated that they will keep on fighting for Manipur. They will keep on raising the voice for Manipur. So Congress came out with its social media handle another video saying that they will continue to revisit Manipur again and again. General Srivach, I think this is good news. The political activity has started. The state units are talking about peace process. There are people in organization whom he must be in touch with. Isn't that, Mr. Sharma?
Yeah, I am with you, Kartikeya, and it's a good step. We should not just discount like Mr. Hezang has done it. And I think the cookie MLs must attend the
I
assembly.
also feel the
They
cookie
should not-
MLAs must attend it. Yeah, absolutely.
And security is absolutely not a problem for elected peoples. And please do not term the people at Valley as a mob. There are also people like people in the hills. See, everybody love peace and harmony, and nobody wants to unnecessarily fight or unnecessarily create a problem. And they will be protected. And there are 60,000 security forces above, on top of the Manipur police, so they will be well guarded. And if there is an iota of doubt still, then they can be pick up the helicopters and they must contribute to the discussion in the assembly, and a solution must be contribute in bringing the solution. And think the cookie community should not pressurize them not to attend the assembly. In fact, they must encourage them to go, and a responsible person. I am sure they
Okay.
will be
I
safe.
think
And
Hijam wants to
people
come
like
in.
the
You
idea.
made your point.